So, I sat down, watched Men in Black 2, and I can tell you, I really didn't expect much from this movie. I didn't like the first Men in Black. I think it's fine. I kind of say, it's like Ghostbusters for me. Of course, I've grown to love Ghostbusters more now, but it was something that, yeah, it's good, but it wasn't really my thing. Like I said, I like that movie way more now, but it really wasn't my thing. And so Men in Black's a fine movie. I understand a little bit why people like it. I don't get it fully, but it's just not my thing. And you like it, whatever. It's like Pokemon. I will never understand why people like it, but I can at least accept that people do, and it's fine that you do. Pokemon's really stupid, if you ask me, but people like it. I have friends who like it. I have brothers who love it, and so it's not horrible or anything. I don't want to trash on things people love, but it's just not my thing. And so, but a lot of people don't like Men in Black 2 or 3, and I completely don't understand why. I guess the whole memory wipe thing is really dumb, because at the end of the first movie, Jay gets his memory, or Agent K, Jay is most character. I can tell the difference this time. I'll explain why that's a big deal, but in a minute. But I think that at the end of the first movie, Agent K gets his memory wiped and kind of just goes on to live his life, because they kind of made a big deal out of the fact that this is a job where you don't get to make friends, build relationships, or tell people, hey, this is what I did at work today, And that was it's a big responsibility. Well, I was really annoyed, and I said this in my original review. I was annoyed that they didn't take advantage of that and play up the emotions of it. And this movie does. They make a big deal out of it. There are people, Agent Jay wants to build relationships and things. He can't really do that, and there's kind of that point. He can't really have partners and things like that, and just all kinds of different stuff. There's an excuse for Agent K to come back, so I think it works, and it adds to his character and develops his character more and his dynamic with Agent J, and I think their chemistry works so much more than it did in the first movie, because it was all right in the first movie. Here it's like, I'm actually laughing. The jokes are funnier. The pacing. Also, the weird aliens were not all that prominent in the first movie as much as people say they are. There are a lot more in this movie, and they're a lot better. That dog who's like, that dog who's like always talking and won't shut up. There's those worm guys, which are in the movie a lot more now. There's that giant worm in the subway that was in all the trailers for this movie. See, I remember watching the trailer, but I don't actually remember watching the actual movie. So, also, I think the villain's more interesting. She has a more interesting plot development throughout the movie. The other one was just this guy who was abusive to his wife and then gets turned into this weird monster. It was kind of stupid, and it was literally just a ripoff of a Ghostbusters with are you the gatekeeper? Of course, that was funny in that movie, but this wasn't played up for laughs. It was kind of dumb. And so I think this movie worked a lot more because it played up the goofiness, the silliness, and the emotions a little bit more, and it was able to be a funnier movie overall. And it was a lot more fun. And that's what I want. A funny, goofy, silly, dumb, stupid movie that I can turn on, enjoy, and not really think about too much. These movies aren't going to be masterpieces, and they're not intended to be masterpieces. This is what I wanted. I wanted this. This is what I wanted the first movie to be, and it wasn't. Now that it's having fun, I'm actually kind of excited to watch 3. I don't think 3 will be that great, though, honestly, especially since how far the time gap is in between movies. But, seriously, though, I really, really like this movie, and I think this is a lot better than the first movie ever was. And, yeah, I cannot believe how great this movie was for what it was. Obviously it's not a masterpiece, but I'm just saying. And I'm actually really excited to watch more of this. I just can't believe how much I enjoyed this movie. Because movies and franchises like this, I hate the first one. I don't. It doesn't get better for me. I don't. There's not one I enjoy, but I think, wow, I actually did enjoy this one. I still have a lot of movies to watch here, though. So who knows when I'll get to 3? Because of course, I got Doctor Who. Watch an episode of that every night, or every day. Ultraman Q. Anything with that. I got all the Jack Ryan movies. I got Lincoln, Mamma Mia, Guilty Pleasure, Don't Judge Me, Finding Graceland, which I don't know if I'll watch, but I should. Ninja Turtles 2, Secret of the Ooze, Sound of Music, Anchorman. So, I probably will watch this tomorrow. Hopefully I will, and I can finish my trilogy reviews of these movies, because I really should, but I don't know. I'm debating whether to finish Anchorman, because I've started that several times and just never finished it. I really need to do that. It's a funny movie. I love that movie, but I just, I keep turning it on and not finishing it. So maybe it's finally time to actually sit down and finish the darn movie. And this is another great movie to watch. So, yeah, I was really surprised. I was really, really surprised. So far, I've only reviewed kind of comedies or movies that have, like, a comedy element to them. Or comedic element, I should say. That's a better word. Comedic. Comedic. I don't know if you can see that very well, but yeah, those are the list of movies. Fantastic Mr. Fox, Blazing Saddles, Fantastic Weekend at Bernie's, Men in Black 2, so that's mostly what I've been getting through. These Ultraman and Doctor Who are really the only difference in variety there, but I don't know. I feel like with this time going on that we're having, watching comedies is really a good thing to do. Oh, you know what? I did do Bumblebee. I'm forgetting about that one. Because that's how forgettable Bumblebee is, honestly. But, it's just fun. It's relaxing. I'm laughing, having fun, being goofy. I don't want to watch something that I have to take super seriously and get involved in. I just want to have fun right now, because we are in a very stressful time right now, and I think it's just a good thing to do. So I recommend watching comedies, movies that make you laugh, movies that, maybe they don't make you laugh, but they at least make you have fun and just stay calm, because we're in a bad time right now, and it's going to get better. It will, for sure, but we just got to be careful. And not let it get to us all that much. We really can't let it do that. So, just be careful, people. Be careful. But I love a lot of the things I've been watching, checking out, and I'm just excited to see more. I got a lot of movies here I need to watch and check out. And I'm going to do that.